Welcome to Dude RV. I really appreciate you stopping by, and of course, say it with me, you got here just in time. That's right, just in time for another campground experiential video. Now, as you see up there, we're at Cleburne State Park. But before I get into this, I want you to do me one big favor. Click that howdy button, tell me hello, post a comment, what's your favorite Texas state park? All right, let's get into it. We are at Cleburne State Park. We're here for Buzzard Days. Buzzard Days is the second Dude RV gathering we have every year. We do it at the hottest part of the year. This year, it just happened to fall on Labor Day weekend. Bad planning on my part. Won't happen again. Next year, it'll be the week before Labor Day, because that's when it's really hot. That's when we like to camp. We also do Dillo Days, first weekend in February, when it's the coldest. Now you know why I have returned to Cleburne State Park. I like this little park, but there's some challenges if you have a motor home and you're coming to Cleburne State Park. First off is if you need 50 amp service, things are not so great, because the 50 amp loop is actually it's the hardest to get level. So let's start with a site overview. This is not a site that I reserved. We had to change sites. First site was, the slope was so bad, we weren't even gonna get close to being level. We ended up in site number 51. So site number 51, it is a waterside site. We're almost at the very end of the road. This is a full connection 50 amp loop. So all of the sites here have 50 amp service, and they have a sewer port. We're going to talk about that. The bad part about this loop is every site is I think there's two sites that may not have much grade. But the site that we're in, 51, no, this is not the second one I tried, and I've got every block I own under this RV, and we're still sloping downhill. We will be moving. And if you're wondering, both my air conditioners are working. We have found that for about 6 weeks during the summer, we need a third air conditioner. And so I use a portable and intake and exhaust through the driver's window. Nothing wrong with the driver's window, other than that's a good place to put an air conditioner. So we have sewer service, and you'll notice there's a lot of difference in grade. And what I find, I think, to be interesting is I don't think these are sewer lines. I don't think these, I don't think that dump station is connected to any other dump station. I think that's like a vault. So just based on the configuration. Now, I have not bothered to try opening that to find out. I don't think I want to know. Because if it is a vault, it's not a ventilated one. 50 amp and water. We're right by the lake, but we don't have easy access here. To access the lake, you've got to go to there's a couple of clearings. There's just so many reeds in the little lake. I guess we're gonna go see some stuff. Let me put on my gear and we'll go check out Cleburne State Park. But we're gonna start it off with the Dude RV shower check. We arrived yesterday, and we got here a day early. We found the showers to be disappointing, and that's because, well, in the men's room there's no handle on that one. And these is better than no shower. It's better than no shower. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go see some more stuff. Site number 46. This is probably the most level site. The most level, full connection, 50 amp at Cleburne State Park. Best of all, there's a nice, firm, rocky access point. Now you could just post up right here with a lawn chair and a fishing rod. Yeah. What a beautiful morning. If you have a church group or scout troop, this would be where you camp. The primitive group camping area. As far as level, flat sites, this is going to be the best. These in the 40s, 43 down. The downside, these also are full connection, but you only have 30 amp. So it's 30 amp water and sewer. And once again, your sewer, it appears to be a vault. But you do have some protection from the western sun when you're tucked in under these trees. So if you have you have one air conditioner, or if you have soft start on your AC units, these would be better sites. All right, let's go see some more stuff. Okay, we're here in the North Creek Camp Loop. We're gonna check that out. See, you are here. So now we know where we are. We're gonna go do a bathroom check. Better. That's a good one. That's much better. More better. A little better. It's funny though, there's no bench for the handicap. There is a bench if you're not handicapped. If you don't have a tent, if you don't want a tent, and you don't have an RV and don't want an RV, you can still come out to Cleburne State Park and do some camping. They have 3 screen shelters. They're locked, but it's an enclosed space big enough to pitch a tent. So you can put up a tent, or you don't even need a tent because you've got screen. You're protected from the sun and the rain. With a fan, you got a little breeze. No bugs biting you. And if that's still not cool enough, they have 3 air-conditioned cabins, which were originally screen shelters that they've enclosed, put in some insulation and an air conditioner. Cleburne State Park is a great place to bring the kids and the grandkids. And how do I know? Because they have got an awesome playground. Except that it looks like there's goat head stickers coming up through in the sand. So make sure you're wearing shoes. They have the big play structure, the medium and the small, slides, things to climb, cars to drive, swings to go really high. Don't jump out. You might get hurt. Mama might give you a lecture. The day use area. They have new facilities here. So if you want to take a shower, that's probably going to be the best shower in the whole state park. There's actually 4 showers, 1 handicap and 3 standard showers. Yeah, much better than the ones over there. This is the group hall, not group hall, but it's the, what am I trying to say? That's the room we have rented for Saturday. This is where we'll be doing the Buzzard Day gathering. Potluck food and prize giveaway. We will not be having a fire in the big fireplace because there is a burn ban in Johnson County. We're in Johnson County is always quick with a burn ban because they've had some severe fires out this way. And we have a courtesy dock. Of course, there was some folks out here fishing earlier, but if you have a boat or if you want to rent a kayak, all right. The lake here at Cleburne State Park, this is the swim area. This and this lake is spring fed. So most of the year, and even in the worst droughts, this typically has water in it. It doesn't get real desperately low because it's not a watershed lake. There is a good spring here. So if you want to bring the kids out to go swimming and have a lakeside picnic, this would be an ideal place. If you're traveling, or even if you're just out here day tripping and you want to get on the water but you don't have a kayak, no worries. They have small watercraft available for your pleasure. All you need is a credit card or a debit card. All right. I think we need to find a boat ramp for my boat ramp fan. My boat ramp fans need a boat ramp. So we will go find a boat ramp. My boat ramp fans are gonna be happy. Check that out. We got a 1-laner boat ramp. Water at the end of the 1-laner boat ramp. I don't see. Now keep in mind, this is not a very big lake. But I don't see any indication that it's a no-wake lake. And yesterday there was a family with I think it was actually a bunch of teenagers with a pontoon boat with a very loud sound system. Zim's Pier. don't know who Zims is, but I do appreciate their pier. This is one of the better ones that we've seen in a long time. Do not leave children unattended. Do not stand on bench. Do not jump off of the fishing dock. A house right up on the hill. Boy, what a view do they have. All right, we need to go. We'll see if we can find a spillway, maybe. I don't know if we can get there on Sable or not, but we're gonna see what we can do. It would seem that we are here at the wrong season to see water coming out of the lake. No water. We gotta go up. I bet this is awesome when there's water. It looks like Mother Nature, she cannot be contained. Looks like she escaped. So I guess now we need to figure out how to get up there. I made it to the top, and there's still no water running. And I was at the top of the spillway earlier while I was kayaking. So here's that footage. We are on the water in the tuk-tuk kayak. That mine. So there's a quarry all over there. That's a quarry where they're processing. I don't think it's limestone. I think it's chalk. But anyway, they're digging something out of the ground and crushing it, so you get to hear beeping of back equipment and the conveyor belts. I think we're gonna cruise along this bank. It's not a real big lake, so we may just circumnavigate the whole thing. I don't know. We're gonna make the most of this beautiful day though. We are at the lake overflow. This would be the spillway. This is not the overflow. So when the water level gets up, this is where it goes out. This was built, that part of it was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. This was too, but I think this has been refurbished since it was originally constructed. I really want to see it from down low. So here's what it looks like when there's actually water flowing. So now we're here. We're going to go down and see the bridge. Water coming from somewhere. We're actually on the bridge that was built by the CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps. This was actually in use until, I believe it was in the 80s. The TxDOT put in a new bridge. It's different from a lot of the CCC bridges in that there's no arches. They're all piers. Anyhow, let's keep going. Shazam! Just like that, we're done. What a fantastic place to camp. Well, I'm gonna temper that. So I lost my closeout video. It was pouring rain anyhow. But I accidentally deleted some files before they were completely transferred. I did make an attempt to recover those files, but turned out it was just easier and cost less money to do another one. It was pouring rain anyhow. I was standing under the awning in the rain. And when I turned the camera to show you the lake, all you could see was rain, but now you get to see Tranquility Base. Made some changes over there. So we're back here at Tranquility Base for a brief moment in time. I'm gonna get some videos edited and loaded before we hit the road again. Remember to click the subscribe button down there. I have a major trip coming up. There's going to be at least 20 new campground videos. Meanwhile, I got another mini trip before then. It may be a couple of state park revisit videos. Yeah, so we've got some things. Things are starting to happen around here other than manual labor. I still have some manual labor going on. I don't think I'll ever be done with the manual labor. Let's talk about Cleburne State Park real quick. There are two things that you need to be aware of. Number one, the full connection 50 amp sites, it's hard to get level. Everybody that pulled in there struggled to get level. Just make sure you have a lot of blocks. It's not real good for drivables. It's better for towables. The other thing that could be problematic turned out to be problematic for a lot of us. And this was an extended stay. For those of us that were there the longest, suffered the most. The cedar trees, they're natural. They're one of the top allergens in the state of Texas, and you're sitting there right in the thick of it. I'm still dealing with the respiratory stuff, so pardon me. But the cedar trees, I can deal with that, you know, for a week or so. But the icing on the cake, the nasty icing on the nasty cake is the rock quarry and lime kiln due south. It is upwind. And that thing fires up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. You can hear it, hear that torch light off. They burn coal, which is not the issue. The issue that really messes with your respiratory system is all the super fine dust, lime particulates that are in the air. Day four, I started having some serious respiratory stuff. Sinus, drainage, hoarse, just congested. I had put in fresh filters on the AC system the week prior. And set, you know, about 10 days, they were just coated solid, white, powder. It's all over everything in the coach. So if you have respiratory issues, just know going in that Cleburne State Park may not be a real good place for you. Okay, it's about to start raining on me, so I gotta finish this up so I can get back to the editing. I sure appreciate you stopping by. I really do appreciate you stopping by and watching my videos. Click the howdy button. Tell me what you found to be the most interesting about Cleburne State Park. And tell me what your favorite state park is. That'll be a great thing to put down there so others will know. And if you've not already, I'd be truly honored if you'd consider clicking on that subscribe button. That helps more than you even know. And for those of you who have been following along, thank you. I'm honored that 21,000 people find my videos to be worth watching. Thank you for that. For my patrons, I am so grateful for your generosity. Thank you. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear? We'll see you on the next one. We'll see you down the road.